Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy Matt Diazable coming at you with some new album reviews. Now, also, I'm a little bit in a weird place because this background looked weird, right? But still familiar. Yeah. But today I'm checking out the band Demonstration of Power with their first ever demo slash single release called Demonstration of Power. Now, this band comes out from, if I'm correct, Glasgow, Scotland. Make sure I say that correctly. They play a style of hardcore beatdown music and everything, very aggressive, very raw sounding, heavy music, you would say. And recently, they're doing a world tour, going to parts of like Asia, Europe, and I think the States too, and everything. And I feel really bad because them, Demonstration of Power and Despise, whoops, are on tour, and I should have catch them in Korea, but unfortunately I'm not there. So the least I could do is check out these albums that they've released, make some videos, do some commentary, I guess, and just have some fun and everything. So let's get into this review. The first thing I noticed here was the bass. The bass was really thick and has a very thunderous sound to it. Sounds really good, but also at times maybe too thick, too loud because it kind of drowns out some of the other instruments like the drums and the guitars. So a bit of a pros and cons things here, but I do love me some good bass and everything. The vocals, they are a bit buried in the mix on this song, I think, and so it's kind of hard to hear at times. But when he does like more of his like low death growls and everything, you can really hear them, but they do seem a little bit out of place. So there's a little bit of a confusion for me, or not confusion, but just mixed feelings about the vocals and everything. But I will say the riffs at times, when they're heard, they're really tight and have some good power to them, especially later in the song and everything. And there's like a nice slow build up towards the breakdown that sounds good. And the breakdown itself is a bit sloppy, but it still sounds pretty hard as fuck, I think. So I'll play a clip of Demonstration. Demonstration. The bass tuning on this band, I really like. It's really sick. It sounds really good. This song seems a lot tighter than the previous song and everything. The riff seems slicker. The drums still a little bit drowned out, but they have a better groove to it. And overall, I think the structure of the song is really good here. It feels more cohesive than the opening song. And at the 2 minute and 20-second mark and everything, the bass does some really cool strumming and everything that sounds really nice. And since I guess it's more of an instrumental track, there's no vocals, it really helps you to like enjoy and focus on the song, I think, and everything. So here's a clip of very cohesive. The drum sound mixed better here and everything. The riffs got a nice flow to them. The bass is pulled back surprisingly on this track, and it lets this other instruments breathe a little bit more and get more feel from them. So I like that they pulled it back here on this track. Makes everything feel more balanced. Song, probably the grooviest song on the little EP and everything, but still has that signature heaviness that they have here. Overall, well paced, and again, more tightly written than the opening song. So here's a clip of Power. Power. I would say the power from Demonstration of Power is on full display here. And usually, like going all in can sound pretty good, but I would say it kind of, I don't say holds them back, but it throws them off a bit because the first opening song here is a very, very powerful song with the heavy bass tuning and everything, and a lot of mix match on the production and everything. Because some parts you could hear like the guitars and the drums you couldn't hear that well. I mean, yeah, you couldn't hear that well, but the bass was too loud and everything. So it felt very incohesive and everything, a little disjointed. But as the EP progresses, they got a little bit tighter and just more groovier and everything. So it seemed like they had a rough start, but was able to finagle and make it better as the EP went along with the mixing and mastering and everything. And I think there's a lot of potential here for them to make good music, but like anything, this is a demo. So there's some things that are still rough around the edges. And I think over time, well, I'm hoping that the first song they made was the first song, and then they got better as they made the other songs, because there's a bit of a stark contrast in terms of how cohesive the other songs sound, in terms of sounding tighter, groovier, slicker guitar riffs and everything, and just overall just sounding just more put together and everything. So I think overall not a bad demo and everything, but just a little rough around the edges. So I would say this demo from Demonstration of Power is a solid 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, hopefully when this video comes out right now, they're on tour right now. Go check them out wherever they are, and whether they're in Asia, Europe, or America, they're doing a lot of things. They're about to hit some big fests this year in 2024, so check them out and everything. I'm your host, Matt from Diazable. Until next time, bye.
When you're gone, I'll tell them my religion's you. When